Hello, dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Shri Jain's Rank Zone classes. I am your friend and mentor for coming classes for maths. This is lecture number 1 for the chapter Simple Interest. I will be dealing with this chapter in a very easy and lucid manner, and I assure you it will be so easy to understand. Now you will love this chapter. So let's start with our topic, that is simple interest. Okay, this is simple interest. The word itself suggests that I am simple. This interest is very simple, and you will very easily understand this. First of all, let me remind you the thing which you already know. You know the formula for simple interest is principal into rate into time. Okay, principal into rate into time by 100. You know this formula, where P is equal to principal, R is equal to rate, and T is the time period, generally in years, time period for which this principal is lent out to earn some interest. So this T is the time period. I hope so far everything is, you all are aware of this thing. Now students, if I say, I'll recall a previous sort of example. Suppose I lent out rupees 10,000 to a friend of mine at a rate of interest 5% for a time period of 2 years. Then what will be my simple interest, and then what will be my amount? Amount is what actually? Amount is principal. To this principal you add your interest. Here we are talking about simple interest. To this principal I will add the simple interest. Now as per the formula, I won't be dealing with this formula too often. I'll be going to this formula when the calculation is very tedious. Otherwise I will be solving the sums directly. This particular example I am explaining you so that you may get a grip of the concept. Okay, P into R into T by 100. Okay, this is actually R by 100. We write P into R into T by 100. So what is the P? P is 10,000. P is 10,000. Okay, what is rate? Rate is 5. Time is 2. Double zero cancel. 100 into 5 into 2, 100 into 10 will give me 1000. So the amount becomes principal plus simple interest, or I can say this amount becomes 1 triple 0 rupees. This is your amount, and this is your main part. Main part means your interest. So far things are clear. Let's move ahead. But from now on, how will we deal with this sort of thing is, see, suppose somebody says me that the rate of interest, let's say this rate of interest is 10% for a time 5 years. What I will be doing is, see, 10% interest I get 5 years, for 5 years. So I can say my interest will be what? 10% each year. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 5 times it will be 50% interest. So 50% interest means I can say that the interest is 50% of the principal. And whosoever is a little bit intelligent means understand that 50% means half. 50%. So this 50% means half. So this is half into 1000 this way. Okay, so this will be 5,000 rupees. This is the interest. And what principal I will be getting? What amount I will be getting is, amount will be principal plus simple interest. This you can say as 10,000 plus 5,000, which easily becomes 15,000 rupees. This becomes your answer, dear students. It's very similar to this. If I say that my interest is, suppose 5%, interest is calculated, the rate of interest is 5%, time given to me is again 5 years. Okay, my principal is, let's say, 4,000. Okay, my principal is, let's say, 4,000. Then what will be the interest? So the interest will be, how will I calculate? I will directly say 5% for 5 years means 25%. 25% or 25%, which means 25 by 100, that is 1 by 4. So this will be, interest will be 1 by 4 of 4,000, which is equal to 1,000 rupees, and my amount will be principal plus interest, that comes out to be 5,000 rupees. And I'm very sure all of you can very easily do this. Now before taking for telling you a few things about basic percentages. Okay, suppose I say 25%, then 25% means 25%, or that is equal to 1 by 4. Suppose I say 40%, or I say 20% first. 20% is 20 by 100, which comes out to be 1 by 5, and many a times we are also asked 40%. 40% is 40 by 100. 0 to 0 cancel, 2 by 10 will give me, 4 by 10 will give me 2 by 5, or directly say 40 is double of 20. So 1 by 5 double will be what? 2 by 5. So I can say 40% means 2 by 5. Suppose somebody asks me 60%, it will be directly 3 by 5. I will take a few values which are used very often, that is 1 by 6 or 16.66%. This is 1 by 6. Then we have 33.33%. This is 1 by 3, and 66.66%. This is 2 by 3. Dear students, I would like you to just pause the video and go through all this again. These fractions are used very often, and if you know them directly, you will be able to save a lot of your time in your exam. Suppose I say 10%, or 10% directly means 1 by 10, 100% means 1, and 50% means 1 by 2. If you just know these basic things, now you will definitely save a lot of time in your exam. Now suppose I am being let's say a friend of mine, Sachin Tendulkar, lends out some money to Vinod Kambli. Let's say he lends out 1 lakh rupees to Vinod Kambli at a rate of interest 8% per annum for a time period of 5 years. So what amount will Tendulkar be getting? So amount is what? Amount is principal plus interest. I won't be doing P into R into 2 by 100. What I'll be doing is, my amount will be principal plus interest. Interest will be what? Interest will be 40%. 40% means 2 by 5. 40% means 2 by 5. So I can say this is, or directly 40%. Even if I write like this, 40%. So this will be 1 lakh plus 40%, that is 40,000. Okay, so it will be 1,40,000, or any genuine or any person could easily tell 40% of 1 lakh means P plus 40% of P, that is 1.4P. 1.4P also you can directly say 1,40,000. That way also you need not solve these sort of questions. Just try to solve the way I am telling you. Now let's say Kangana Ranaut's house has been demolished by BMC. Out of any circumstances, he goes to Sanjay Raut. Okay, he gives him a loan of 3 crore rupees. Okay, this Sanjay Raut gives Kangana Ranaut a loan of 3 crore rupees at a rate of, let's say, at a rate of interest 5% for 4 years. Okay, so after 4 years, how much will Kangana pay back Sanjay Raut? Okay, see, what I say is 5% 4 years directly means what will be the interest? Interest will be 5 into 4, that is equal to 20%. So easy. 20% means what? 1 by 5. 1 by 5 interest will be what? Interest will be 1 by 5 of 3 CR 3 crore, that is 3 crore means 300 lakhs, that will be 60 lakhs. So how much will Kangana Ranaut pay back Sanjay Raut after? So he will be getting 3 crore, that is 300 lakh plus 60 lakh. That way I can say he will be getting 3.60 crore rupees. I have told you now the basic things, how to do the questions directly. Now I will be starting with those questions which actually require calculation. Okay, suppose I offer a loan to my friend. Let's say I offer a principal of 2 lakh rupees to a friend of mine at a rate of interest 7% for a time period of 3 years. So how will I solve it? What will the interest? Interest will be now P into, it will be actually 21%, P into RT by 100. That way you can say principal is 2 lakh into rate is 7, the time is 3 divided by 100. Okay, so this is 2 lakh into 7 into 3 is 21 divided by 100. Double zero and double zero cancel, so this will be 2000 into 21. That way the interest will be 42,000 rupees. The amount will be how much? Principal plus interest will give me directly 2 lakh plus 42,000. That will be equal to 2 lakh 42,000. Done. Now let's move to the next question. Simple interest on a certain sum at a certain annual rate of interest is 16% of the sum. If the numbers representing the rate, percent and time in years be equal, then the rate of interest is, look students, what we are given is, let's say that the rate is X percent. Okay, now this is given if the numbers representing rate, percent and time in years, rate and time both are equal, numerically both are equal, that is rate is equal to time is equal to suppose X. Okay, then the rate of interest is, see, total interest received is 16%. Students, as per the method I have told you, what I tell you is interest is what? Interest is actually rate into time. If rate into time is given as 16% and both rate and time are equal, X into X is 16%, can't I say X square is equal to 16 or X is equal to 4%? So easily you can deal. X is equal to 4% or 4 years. That means the rate here, the rate is equal to 4%, the time is equal to 4 years, quite easily demonstrated. I hope it is clear to all of you. Principal of rupees 3200 becomes rupees 3456 in 2 years at a certain rate of simple interest. Find the rate of interest per annum. See students, we have our principal is what? 3200. The amount is what? Amount is 3456. So that way I can say my interest is 256 rupees. Okay. Now what is the formula for simple interest? Simple interest is principal into rate into time divided by 100. That way I can say this 256 rupees simple interest. This 25 rupees simple interest. How do I get this? If I take a principal of 3200 rupees, okay, the time is 2 years, rate, let's say I don't know, divided by 100. See how easy the things becomes. 32, if you cancel 256 you will get 8. 2 cancel by 8 will give you 4. So the rate of interest is 4%. What is your rate of interest? The rate of interest is 4%. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's consider another good example. The simple interest accrued on a sum of certain principal is rupees 1200 in 4 years at a rate of 8% per annum. See students, let the principal is P. Let the principal be P. Now what is happening is, interest is how much? Interest is given to us as 1200 rupees. How much is this interest? See, on this principal, the interest is calculated for 4 years at the rate of 8%. So that way I can say 4 into 8%. Okay. Or you can say if you want to do it in detail, so 4 into 8% of P is what? Is 1200 rupees. That means 32% of P is 1200, or I can say P is equal to 1200 upon 32%. Percent means divide by 100, so this 100 can come over here. Now what are we being asked? So now friends, what are we being asked? What should be the simple interest accrued on thrice of that principal at the rate of 6% per annum in 3 years? Now see, now what will be the new interest? New interest will be, here the principal is 3p rupees. On this 3p rupees, how much is the interest charge? It is charged at the rate of 6% for 3 years. Okay. So now what do we need to calculate? We need to calculate 6%. See, 6% into 3 into 3. What is the value of this P? The value of P is 1200 by 32%. Now just think about it, student. This percentage and this percentage will cancel out. Both these percentage will cancel out. This cancel with this cancel. So what will happen is, this is 3 into 3 into 3 into 1200 upon 16. Cancel them by 4. This becomes 3, this becomes 4. 4 by 100 will cancel to give me 25. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. This is 81 into 25. I know 80 into 25 is 2000. 81 into 25 will be 2025. So the question is, what would be the simple interest? So the SI here is, this is the required SI now, my dear students. Okay. Now let's see what is the next question. A sum of rupees 1600 gives a simple interest of rupees 252 in 2 years and 3 months. The rate of interest per annum is, see students, what is the formula for simple interest? Simple interest is P into R into T by 100. Okay. Now here what do we have? The simple interest is given to us as 252. Principal is 1600 rupees. Okay. Rate is what? Rate is something we need to determine into 100. And what is the time? The time is 2 years and 3 months. 3 months means 1/4 of a year. 3 months means 1/4 of a year. So that way I can say 2 year, 2 plus 1 by 4 year, or I can say 9 by 4 year. So that way 00 cancel. 4 cancel with 16 will give me another 4. 9 if I cancel with 252, that is 28. 4 and 28 cancel will give me 7. So that way I can say this rate comes out to be 7% per annum. Do we have any such option? Yes, my dear students, this option C is your answer. Let's take the next question. A sum of rupees 400 becomes 448 at simple interest in 2 years. Look, 400 becomes 448 in 2 years. So I can say, what I can say is, interest for 2 years. 2 years interest is equal to how much? 48. So 1 year interest is equal to how much? 24. So 1 year interest is equal to 24 rupees, or I can say this as, this 24 rupees how much? See, 400, 6% of 400. 24 is what? We have this rate is equal to 6%. Now the other thing, in how many years will the sum of rupees 550 amount to rupees 682 in the same rate? See, what is the amount? I can do it over here. The amount we have is 682. The principal is 550. What is the interest? So the interest is, I can say, 132. Does it make sense? The interest is 132. Let me show you the idea. This is 550 rupees become 682. So the interest is 132 rupees. Now what do we have? What we have is C. We have principal 550, rate 6%, interest is equal to 132 2 rupees, we need to find the time. So as per the formula, simple interest is equal to principal into rate into time by 100. Double zero double cancel. 6 and 130 to cancel to give me 22. 11 to cancel 2 will give me 5. 5 into 10, 5 by 10, 10. 5 by 10 is 2. 2 comes over here, so 2 into 2 is the actual time. So that way I can say the time is equal to 4 years, or I can also say this is equal to option number D is your answer, my dear students. Option D is your answer. Now see students, we have a very good question, very interesting question. Simple interest received by a person in 10 years. Time is given to us as 10 years. Okay, the time is given to us as 10 years. On a principal of rupees 9500 is 130% of the principal. The principal is 9500 and the interest is 130% of principal. 130% of principal means, how do I calculate interest? Basically, the method by which I calculate interest is rate into time. Okay, so I already know that the time is 10 years. This time is what? This time is 10 years. So the rate automatically becomes 13%. 13% for 10 year will give me 13% for 10 year will give me 130%. So that way I can directly say rate is equal to 13% for 10 years. Okay, so the answer is 13%. Let's move to the next question, dear students. Let's look at the next question, dear students. A person lends certain sum of money at 10% per annum, simple interest. Okay, what is the rate of interest? The rate of interest is 10% in 20 years. Time is what? Time is 20 years. So that way, without reading the full question, what I can say? I can say interest is equal to 10 into 20 or 200%. 200% of P. 200% of P, that means 200% of P, or I can say 2P. So the interest is actually 2P. Getting it, my dear students? The interest is 2P. Now, what is given to us? In 20, the interest amount to 2 rupees 500 more than the principal. The sum lent is, okay. So this 2P is given to us as the interest is, this interest is given to us as 500 rupees more than the principal. This is given to us. Okay, what is given to us? It is given to us that this is equal to 2P. Okay, so I can say P is equal to 500, the sum lent. So my dear students, I hope for the beginning of this session, this was quite a bit. We have done a decent amount of questions in this small class. Next class I'll meet again for 1 hour and we'll try to finish this chapter within 2 to 3 classes, and most probably I'll be doing all sort of questions. Okay, bye bye, take care, thank you. It was rupees 5